Yo! January felt like a month where a lot happened, but not all in the same way. Like different parts of the world were moving in totally different directions. So there was a lot going on, y'all, and it was very interesting to see. Interesting to see what a lot of people were paying attention to. Were election and political shifts happening in different parts of the world, reminding people that this year was going to be anything but quiet, y'all. And there's also been extreme weather events. My mom back at home had a huge snowstorm, but there were also just different weather events happening all over the world. Just a reminder of how unpredictable things can happen globally. And then there were major internet moments, platform changes, algorithm shifts, and creators suddenly, well, not suddenly, creators getting a lot of global attention. All of that was happening at once, y'all. But there was two stories that particularly stood out for me, of course, because one of them happened here in the continent of Africa, and the other was back at home in the US. So the one here in the continent of Africa, I think we all know, was Speed's tour in Africa. It wasn't just entertainment though. It was a reminder of how powerful attention still is. Millions of people on the internet were suddenly watching and enjoying places they've never seen before or even thought of seeing. And this wasn't through documentaries or headlines or Mr. Beast anthropology videos. No shots at Mr. Beast. But this was through raw, live entertainment, y'all, on YouTube. I enjoyed it because it felt light, it felt energetic, it felt real, it felt human, y'all. It felt human. It was authentic. It was authentic content. And it showed how quickly the internet can shift focus when there's something like that that's very authentic, you know? But at the same time, across the ocean there where I'm from, a lot was going on. The ICE situation in the US, the mood felt very, very different over there. The immigration raids, all of that was just a reminder how quickly stability can turn into uncertainty. But for a lot of people, it wasn't about politics, it was about fear. It was about losing family, it was about people's lives and not knowing what was going to come next, man. But what really stood out for me for both sides was the contrast. In one place, you got people enjoying watching Speed, being entertained, the movement of showing the real Africa, continent of Africa, and the connection that it brought to the diaspora and black people all over the world. And then on the other end, you have people dealing with uncertainty and a lot of tension. And the crazy thing is, it all existed at once. All of this was happening at one time. And then it got me thinking about the internet, guys, like how small the internet is and how the internet fits everything in this one bubble. Like you could literally be on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, literally scrolling. One post you'll see Speed doing backflips off an elephant, trying new food somewhere in Africa. And then the next moment you'll see ICE raids, So after a while, it really changes how the month felt as a whole, even though a lot went on, even outside of Speed in the continent of Africa and ICE and immigration in the US. So January 2025, it wasn't a simple month. It was a lot going on in that month. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad, but it was also a reminder that the world is moving at a very fast pace, guys, and at very different directions at the same time. And honestly, I mean, that might be how the rest of this year will go. But that was my January wrapped up in a nutshell. I'm in Africa. I'm in the continent of Africa. I'm in South Africa. So I've seen a lot of the good energy of Speed here in the continent. But then back home, I was also reminded of what was going on there as well. So that was my January wrapped in a nutshell. Excited to see what February brings. It is Black History Month. Can I get a W's in the chat? WWWWW for Black History Month, guys. We will have a wrap up for what happens in February and the end of February. Happy Black History Month to you guys. I hope you guys have a great and successful, blessed month. And I'll see you guys in the next one.